Okay, let's talk about like, love, and passion. LLP. My theory of the LLP is very easy. You like it, you love it, or you're passionate about it. And I think that we all have this situation every single day in our lives. One thing is that you like something. Other thing is that you're in love with that thing. And the third one would be the passion that you brought to the thing. Is when you're happy. Let me just start because I get very passionate about this because of this. We have this idea that everything that we like it, we will live in passionate about it and we're going to be loving this. So when you think about this, for example, when I was growing up and I would like to go to college, I love, right? And I really like it to be a doctor, an obstetrician. So I thought that it was magical, the opportunity to help the mother having the baby, help the babies being born to life, and all the things that will come in, during the pregnancy. I will be like this safe energy doctor all over. And then I figured it out that, okay, fine, I like it and I love it, but I had something more in my mind that I was really passionate about it. And it was to be a mother, a wife, I have a stable family. So I still put it together that if I want to be a doctor, I will be on call. So what that means that maybe we're going to the movies and all of a sudden I had received a phone call that this mom decided to go to the hospital because the baby decided to be born in that moment. So I have to be very passionate to leave my kids, my husband, the opportunity of my family in that moment and share that energy, that love, that passion to bring that baby to the world, right? And give the mom all the nourish and the love and the strength, right? And that important moment with that, her life is all about that, right? So I think that my passion, it was not a passion. I really like it and I love it, but I wasn't passionate about it. Why? Because it doesn't make me to make the decision to go for it. Another thing that I was really love it. Oh my gosh, it was like I was really, really, really crazy about it. It was law, right? To be an attorney. But in my country, you have two major laws, called criminal law or the one for corporations or the one for be a notary or to be one of the persons in the government, right? And not the government. I'm not going to be a politician. And notarized documents, I will not be giving my signature for whatever the price will be. And I'm not going to help, sorry, someone that did something wrong. And I have a class in my criminal class justice, and we were having this debate with the teacher. He brought some cases, and we had to defend our clients. And yeah, I failed. Why? Because while we were discussing the whole thing, I brought every single time why the person did the things wrong and why the law will be applied to it. So my professor says, I love your passion and I love your energy, but you're using it the wrong way because you're supposed to be defending and you're not doing that right now. And it was so funny because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm studying criminal justice because it's the easy way, right, to get a bachelor degree to go to law school. But it's not that I'm going to defend a criminal. It's for me, it was something that it was not into me. So, anyways, I crashed that one as well. But in my country, I didn't know that we have or we would be able to get like malpractice. So it would be hospital, right? Where the doctor has something wrong or did something wrong in the whatever happened in the hospital. If you have a car accident and you're taking care in the hospital, something happened, or you were already in the hospital and they wasn't giving to you the proper care or medication or prescriptions, whatever it would be. So that kind of medicine or studying or bachelor degree or what, I didn't know about that. I will go for that because it has two in one. I don't have to be on call. Or even if I'm on call, I just have to say, send me all the documents, send me everything over. I'm not at home right now. I will take care of this. And maybe I'm going to sleep very late, right? Or not even sleep, but I will be at home with my family. And that would be then give me the opportunity to have exactly what I like. That it was to be the medicine plus the law. But unfortunate, by that time I didn't know about this. So I just decided to go for a different route. So what else I feel a passion about it? I like to cook. I love to cook. I like to cook. I'm not passionate about it. I have the last 19 days, I have this surgery. They extract my full wisdom tooth. And I had been in bed pretty much for a lot of days. And because my face was like this big, I wasn't able to speak correctly. And I have been watching all TV shows. And I love the TV shows when they're cooking. And I hate the competitions. Why? Because I think that people are so talented, and because they make one mistake, they will going to be out of the competition. But I was watching, for example, Bobby Flay, and that was one of the examples that I'm going to bring. That guy, like, love, and he's passionate about cooking. It's not just that he love it and he like it. You had to see his shows, the way that he treat the people. He bring other chefs to compete and says, beat Bobby Flay. He has his name. He has his branding. He has, I don't know how many restaurants. And he's so humble that he brings other people. And the way that people finish the first challenge that is coming to, and they had to prepare some plate, right? That he decide, the Bobby decide what will be the main um, ingredient. Then they go into this competition of tasting by the judges. After that, whoever wins going to be challenging by Bobby Flay. And it's so funny because he respect every single one. It's not because he's Bobby Flay. He's like, oh, no, I'm the best and nobody's going to um, beat me or something like that. You have to see his face, his passion, and he's very committed. Even when he's cooking on TV, challenged by other person that doesn't have his maybe credentials or experience. And that is passion. That is love. That is like it. He doesn't have the stress that he has to prove himself. He just do it with so much love and so much passion that you can see that through the TV show. And when I was watching his shows, that's when I noticed it. Not everything that we like it and love it, we're really passionate about it. So I like to cook. I love to cook, but I'm not passionate about it. Then this is another show where I was watching the baking shows, the spring championship, right? And then, oh my gosh, it's so delightful seeing how people can combine the ingredients and fruits with another herbs and flowers and make the teas and combinations, and they bring the flowers up and put a little bit of salt, put a little bit sugar, and bring more acidics. And I was like, oh, that is amazing. I love to watch. I really like to watch it, but I'm not passionate to go to the through the whole process to put my brain to start thinking. Okay, I have strawberries, or I have raspberry, or I have, I don't know, the lime, and how you put lemon, the citrus, and give them the enough flavor that do not get sour to the palate of the judges, but still bring all the flavors up. And I was like, yeah, I love to see the show. I like to see the show. I don't have the passion to go through the whole process to trying to figure it out which one's going to be matching better, right? It looks good, and God bless their hearts, but that's not for me. So the other day, my daughter, I used to make flowers in Puerto Rico. I really love sales. I like communication. I love the relationship with the people. I like and I love and I'm very passionate to solve problems. I love the puzzles. So give me the points, give me the four corners, and I can put everything together in the middle, and everything will be set. So I know I can work through. You just tell me exactly what's going on, and I will tell you how to fix that. And that is my main thing. I have a real estate office. I'm a broker. But before to be a broker, I have been made my life doing sales, right? But I don't want to call it sales. I want to call it relationship because I don't care if you get sale or not. You don't get sold. You create a relationship. You create and you develop the passion that somebody else has is already, you recognize this and you put it more beautifully. You create that love, that passion, and you put it like a little basket, okay? And you put a bow on it because you are the one that finished that idea, that love, that passion, that dream. And for you to do that, you have to be passionate, love it, and like it, to have a relationship with somebody else, to listen, to pay attention, to communicate correctly. If you get those three things together, you don't need to sell. The relationship is going to be so beautiful that the transaction will be done anyways. Your compensation will be there anyways. How good do you communicate? Try to see how have been your relationship with people, and let's see how your numbers looks like. But don't get confused. Even you got your numbers, how many of those numbers are referrals? Because you can make a lot of numbers, but always is a new client or new contact. How can you create a relationship that is going to be forever and ever? That you can create a relationship that you can say, oh my gosh, this client of mine, we did this like 10 years ago, and he brought me so many clients that I don't have to look for clients. I have so much referrals because other clients start doing the same thing because of my service, that I don't need to market myself. I do it because you create a brand. It's not that you don't need to. Your brand has to be there. But what is the purpose now? To let people, hey, these people that follow me, these people that I have been had a relationship with them, they're so happy with me. They are passionate about to talk about me, that help me to create my referrals. When you have your referrals, that is the relationship that you need. You don't need to continue looking for new clients. They will come into you. They will rain. You will see clients coming to you and you don't know why. It's because it will be like a big magnetized thing around you. When you like it, love it, and you're passionate about it, everything flows so easily, so beautiful, and so elegant that any communication, conversation, and deal that you have, it will flow. It won't matter the situation, you will always get your ultimate goal, that is close the transaction, no matter where or what are you doing. Okay? Trust me, if you know how to create that relationship, if you know how to talk. I was watching something yesterday and I don't know who said it says, if you know how to communicate, you know how to sell or how to, it was something like that. And I was like, oh, wow, everything is about relationship. How well do you communicate yourself? How well do you listen? The communication, your listening skills, And when you go back with your list of the most important details that you got from that conversation, you're paying attention, that client will be impressed about you. They would like someone like you to be working with them forever, not for one thing, for everything else that will come. Whatever you tell later on to that client, they will think, they will listen, they will pay attention, and they will do it because you tell them, because that is how big a relationship is created, and how that's the way that you can develop and go bigger and bigger and bigger. This is my theory of the like it, love it, and passionate about it. Another thing that it happens to me during these days, and my daughters brought me this information. She says, "Mama, look at this." So she shows to me. Well, I said before that I used to have a flower shop in Puerto Rico, right? So I was very passionate about it. At the moment that I had to create a flower arrangement, the world stopped. The flowers talk by themselves. And sometimes people call me because, well, somebody passed away, someone that they love. I have this couple that they call me. It was a family members, and the mom of this person passed away. And the first thing that I thought was, why to make something sad? This is the moment is sad already. You don't need to make it that way. Why we don't make something happy, beautiful, elegant, that bring like this satisfaction that this is one of my last gifts with this person that I really love, that is my mom. So I made this arrangement with so many flowers, so much different, that when they receive it, this lady started crying because she said it was so happy, it was so different, and it was made with so much love. She feels the love. I don't need to talk. My energy was involved in the creation of the flowers. So, and there are also the other clients that call me for some Valentine, or someone that wants the girlfriend be more happier. But anyways, the thing is that when my daughter showed me this flower arrangements, my heart jumped with so much happiness that I wasn't able to believe it. Because things happens in life, and you try to put things under the rug and says, okay, yeah, that happened. I don't going to look back there, and I don't, this bring me bad memories, or they was so emotional about it. But when she showed me that, I says, oh my gosh, mommy, I know how to make them. I know how to do that. I know how to work with them. And that moment, I realized that I like it, I love it, and I'm very passionate about it. And then we start to work like mentally. So my idea, I just Google, I can have it at home. Can I sell it over online? Can I do this? Can I that? Blah, 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 blah. I did all the research in half an hour. I am passionate about it. I love it. So my first, one of my best friends' birthday was on Saturday, so we made the first arrangement for her. But the thing is that we did it. We love it. We're passionate about it. We provided the arrangement, and we didn't take a picture because we were so happy that we were giving it away. But the person received it with so much love that the first thing that she says was, you see, she knows me. This is my favorite flowers, the yellow flowers. When you know someone, when you pay attention, when you're really passionate about it, there's so much emotions that you can transmit, no matter with what it is. It could be a pen. You can give someone a pen and pencil, and you say, a pen, I'm sorry, and you can, hey, I just look at this. I look so much like you, and I want you to use it. People will be appreciated. People will love it because they will feel the love that it was create a relationship. Let me see if I don't forget anything that I was trying to point it out to you guys. Um, oh, another thing is People, I was noticed the other day that I told you that I was on the TV, watching TV while I was recovering, that Steven Spielberg, the creator of Jaws, he says that he never thought that Jaws, the movie, that he thought that he was, he says that he thought that it was, I think it was like not make him famous was the one that it was making famous, because I don't know if you guys know that Jaws, the chart was mechanical, and then practically the 90% of the time it didn't work. So he was saying that that thing, that he was so passionate about it, that he saw in his brain, in his mind, he wants to put it in a TV, in a movie. It was killing him pretty much. They cannot record it. They cannot make the scene because it wasn't working. Was the first blockbuster, and that was the one that take his career to the moon. So how passionate you are, he can quit anytime. He can say, oh, you know what? I don't care about it. This machine doesn't work. I don't going to do it anymore. I'm tired of it. No, he was worried that he will be fired, but nobody fired him. I think everybody was seeing his passion, that he liked it, he loved it, he was passionate, LLP, and they believe him. And all of a sudden, they are celebrating the 50 years of Jaws, and we're going to the movies to watch Jaws on August, the 2025. They're coming back to the movies, but you see what it makes you to be a passionate. You do not quit, and even the things are not going the correct way, you take the time to reevaluate, tweak it, and go back and make it better. So if you like it, love it, and you're passionate about it, don't quit. Just take the time, step back, look around what you're missing, what you can start implementing, to changing, to put it together, and then figure it out and do it yourself and try it again. I think that Steven Spielberg didn't went to the school, a film school, because he was rejected 3 times. He created Jaws 3 times. And if I do not misunderstood, Walt Disney was in bankruptcy 7 times. And then this is Walt Disney World. Michael Jordan, that I have it over here, he was not selected the first time that he made the tryout for his college basketball team. The coach says that he doesn't have the skills for the team. And he says, what do I need to do to be on the team? And the coach says, if you come every single day at this time, I will coach you. Every single day he was there with the coach, getting coached, because he liked it, he loved it, and he was passionate about basketball. He changed the basketball. The first biggest contract or marketing to be the ambassador for one company, one brand, was Nike, and it's for Air, right? AIR, Air. So it's when I believe I can fly. So you had the Michael Jordan flying. That is the one that changed the market, that changed the whole thing. One person passionate change everything and give the opportunity for the all coming basketball players that obviously are the standout, are the best of the best, right? And they can develop their own brands, because these companies are going to sign them to get their names on their brand. So if you like it and you love it and you're passionate, how far can you go? You know that your dream is just how determined you are to follow it. Another thing that I have over here is, oh, I have Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant once was asked if he's going to be the second Michael Jordan, and he says, "No, I want to be the best of me." He wants to go as far as his capabilities, his convictions, mentally, physical, his body will be able to take him. And he was one of the best. And now still remember the same way. So you are the person that put your name there. I was looking for uh, there was something else. It was Kobe Bryant, Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins had been the life coach for more than 20 years. And I remember once Tony Robbins videos that he says, they give me the information. I know everything about the product, and I just go there and make my sales, make my speech, make my commitment to make my numbers and break the numbers onto one time. The day that he stopped loving or believing in the product, he stopped to being the number one salesperson. So you have to like it, to love it, and be passionate about it to be the best of what you're doing. Because it's the only way you will feel passionate, committed, and you will be determined to break the numbers, to do different things, to enjoy. When you start looking yourself and enjoying what you're doing and you're passionate about it, if people feel it, believe me, it's ridiculous the opportunities and how many doors are opening, and you don't have to sell, you don't have to do anything. Just for being there, has your name and your presence there, it would be enough. So when you have an idea that you like something, that you love something, that you're passionate about it, take your time, write it down. It says, why do I like it? Why do I love it? How do I know if I'm passionate about it? Write it down. If you're willing to go and be committed every single day to do whatever that thing asks you to do, and I said asks you to do because you will have roles and things to do to perform whatever you decide to be doing. If you're the CEO, if you're a CEO, you had to perform 100 times more than whoever is underneath, because you are the main point. You are the face. You are the first person that they're looking for. Because after you comes your team leaders, your coach, your office, your all that structure onto the middle ones or the smallest ones. That's the ones that they carry in your office. They carry in your business. That salesperson, that person that promote your product, that do everything for your company. Those are the most important. They are the one that you have to keep it passionate, like it, love it, passionate, and committed with your product and your stuff. So once again, this is Rosalina Esplin, and I hope you like my LLP theory. You have to like it, love it, and be passionate about it to make the unlimited. Sometimes I have been here lately, oh, it's not because of the money, or it never was because of the money. There are people with money and making more money. And you said, but why is making so much money? Because it's not about the money. At that point, it's about to be passionate, like it, love it, passionate, committed. It's another other feeling. Is sometimes you give things for free because you don't even care. You help people because you want them to be passionate and make their dreams come true. So think about it. Take your time. If you have any idea or any dream, all of a sudden, and you remember something, said, oh my gosh, I used to do this. What about if you like it, you love it, and you're passionate about it. If you have any question, please write it down over there. Let us know in messages. We have links for classes for one-on-one mentoring. If you want to be with us, there are so many opportunities for you guys. You want to bring your own business, you want to put it out there, you want one-on-one coaching, and whatever you're doing right now, we can help you to scale, to take to 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever it takes. We're here to help you. We're here to talk to you. So please subscribe, share, and we'll see you again. Take care. Once again, this is Rosalina speaking. Bye-bye.